Hello guys, this is DKU Uncovered. So in today's video, what I want to share with you is a very simple video. So stay with me till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Subscribe guys, I need your support. Subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions as well. But in today's video is something that I've realized most people do. Most people are drifters. Most people don't like to self-improve themselves. Most people are just focused on things that is not going to improve their lives, improve their future. So, but when they see someone that is trying to improve themselves, maybe learn more, read more books, or do whatever they need to do to make their life better, these drifters always seem to bring them down. If you have any drifter around you that is constantly telling you you're wasting your time, or you need to grow some balls, or you need to just stop doing what you're doing because you're not going to go anywhere, don't listen to these people, bruv. Don't listen to those people, because those people are not going to go anywhere in the first place. Some of them are busy chasing girls, some are busy playing games, some of them are busy or are obsessed with football or any type of sport, right? They are obsessed with going to the pub. That's what most of these drifters or most of these people are constantly focused on. You know what I mean? Some of them are constantly doing drugs, smoking weed, and all those kind of bullshit, bruv. You know what I mean? All those kind of things that is blocking their focus, bruv, their thinking. See, alcohol and all those things, right, that most people do, and society has made it seem like a cool thing, and most people do. Now, don't get me wrong, I drink at times, but I'm saying things like alcohol and porn, or all these things that society has made it seem like it's a normal thing. Trust me, these things doesn't help your thinking, bruv. Now, when I say thinking, I don't mean by the things that you remember, or have to wake up at 7 a.m., or have to go to my friend at this time, or have to do this. No, that is not thinking. This is something, it's like you're remembering what you do on a daily basis. That is not thinking. What I mean by thinking is that you sitting down, trying to find ideas. You know what I mean? It's what I mean by thinking too, is using your creative mind. Your creative thinking, bro. So if you're doing all these things thinking, oh, it's cool, like, oh, well, I need to chase girls, I need to do all these things. Like I said, I talk to girls as well. But all I'm saying is that if you're thinking that that's what is worth doing, so whoever is trying to improve themselves is just wasting their time. Trust me, you are the one wasting your time and your future. No one is, bro. You are wasting your time. You know what I mean? Like, so just stop trying to bring these people down. And if you're around anyone that are always trying to bring you down, and I've been there before, people that just laugh at any ideas you have or whatever you might be working on, and at this moment there's not much improvement, and all these people seem to do is just take the mick out of you. Trust me, don't listen to them. Let's fast forward in maybe 4 years time, or even next year, who knows? You might be 2 steps ahead of them, and then they will still be in that same thinking mind, but they're all thinking ways, about, oh, I think I'm always unlucky. Why is my life always like that? And they'll always be like that, but they forget that they are responsible for their own lives, innit? And you are responsible for yours. And it's not your fault that you're doing well. And what makes me even more angry is that when you are doing well in life, some of these same people that tried laughing at you in the past will tell you how lucky you are. You are lucky. There's no such thing as luck, bruv. We build, bruv. You know what I mean? You build. Everything doesn't come easy. You have to pay the price. You have to work for it. You know what I mean? The thought of quitting is always probably in most people's mind, but they never give up. They have that mental strength to always keep going. So once these people have been able to, once you've been able to get ahead, these same old people that did not even have the time to think about their own lives will tell you how lucky you are. You got lucky and shit. You know what I mean? When I see someone do well in life, when I see, for example, a YouTuber doing well, and I see other people think, he got lucky. He did not fucking get lucky. It's the same thing as you. If you're doing well and people are telling you you got lucky, no. There's no such thing as luck, fam. Everything in this world works by law. You know what I mean? It works by law, bruv. Like I always say, that's one of my favorite lines. It says what? Your rewards in life will be in direct proportion to your contribution, bruv, or your service. You know what I mean? So at this moment, if you look at your income, if you look at your life, and it is not the way you want it to be, then you might take your time and think about ways you can increase your service, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by service, it's not always just money, but your contribution could be going to the gym or just doing anything in your personal life. It's all still giving back to the world, bro. You know what I mean? Now you might not think that house means sitting down reading. You can heal yourself. I can see a book right there. You can heal yourself. How is that going to help the next man outside? It is, trust me. Like I said, thoughts, right, are things, bro. The same way that we feed ourselves with food and all that, the same way that we breathe air, the same way that thought goes into the air, bro. So if you've got to a point where you've improved yourself, and at times I see that all the time, right? Let me give you an example. So for the past few months, I've been thinking about starting a fashion page, innit? Once this fashion page is ready, you lot should follow me. I'll put it in the link down below, bro. You don't need to follow me. You know what I mean? Virgo Uncovered. Virgo_Uncovered. So you don't need to. I'll let you know when it's ready, innit? But anyway, so I was thinking, how can I get a photographer? And I have my own photographer. But with this one, I wanted it free, bro. I wanted it free. How can I get one? The one that is ready to, like, that is willing to just do everything for free. Now, me, I don't like giving, like, letting people or working with people for free. Like, I like to give something back to people. So, like I just said, I'll pay for her transport and food for her. Whenever she needs something, I'll buy it for her. But that was not even the deal. She was just willing to do everything for free because she felt like it's going to help her in the future. Now, it's funny because for the past few months, 2 months, I've been thinking, how can I get that? I want to start this. And all of a sudden, today, there's this girl that I know, like, at my workplace. The first time I spoke to her, she tells me she's a photographer. You know what I mean? And she's willing to just do everything for free. And I was like, no, I'll pay for your transport and all that because you're giving your time to. But that goes to show you, yeah, that everything that you think about, I'm telling you this, the way you are thinking at this moment, right? Look into your life. If you're around, the way you think is basically a reflection of the people around you, the job you work, the money you earn, your health, everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just by you reading a little book, right, in your room, and this book is improving yourself, and whenever, that doesn't mean that in the next future it's not going to help someone that is ready to improve themselves, because you lot might be on the same thought vibration, bro. But that's deep. That's too deep conversation here, like. But all I'm saying is that, like, what was I saying? Yeah, your rewards in life will be in direct proportion to your contribution. So if your life is shit at this moment, I'm sorry to use that, I had to tell myself my life is shit, and how can I increase my my contribution, right? I work, my service, I work, and I found the ways to do it. You know what I mean? And to the point where I'm a bit more stable. Though I still don't want to work for anyone, but I'm still better than where I was a year ago or the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You need to think, bro. You need to think. That's the only way. So when I say that things work by law, I'm telling you this. So don't sit down and think that you're going to one day get lucky and someone is going to help you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You need to start it off. You need to have a goal and then start taking the actions. Once you have that, you start taking these actions and you start letting that your goal be your most dominant thought, then everything starts falling in place. Like I said, thoughts goes into the air, just like how we have air, right? And just, it's like your mind is like a receiving and a sending station, bro. You know what I mean? So it receives every thought pattern, vibration. You know, when you tune into a radio station, right? You tune into the one, it's like frequency, bro. The same thing as your mind, bro. You know what I mean? So you tune into the frequency, the similar frequencies around you, bro. That's how you attract certain type of people into your life. I'm talking too much. But you know what I mean? So, yeah. Change the way you think, bro. Change the way you are. And stop bringing those people that are willing to improve themselves. Stop doing that shit. Stop looking down on them. At times, you might not tell them, but you might look at those people and think, oh, this guy's wasting his time. Or it's not going to go anywhere. Stop thinking like that, bro. Because you're not doing yourself a favor. You're not doing yourself a favor, bro. You know what I mean? One thing that I do these days here, for example, I have a friend at work. He wants to be a prime minister. Me, it's never my place, and it's not even just by telling him, but in my own mind, it's never my place to say that he can never do it. It's not my place, because first of all, who am I to tell someone he cannot do it in my mind, in my mind, or even to tell him, or to even laugh someone about the ideas, bro. I remember there's Disraeli, I think a British Prime Minister. When he first started, people used to laugh at him. People used to call him names. People used to do all those things. And I remember one of his quotes, he said something about, one day, I think he said something to them like, one day, you lot are going to stand here and listen to me. And that came to pass, bro. He has a quote, he goes like this. Everything comes if a man will only wait. I have brought myself by long meditation to the conviction that a human being with a settled purpose must accomplish it, or something like that. It's long, but you know what I mean. So, bro, it's not your place. Anyway, I'm done. I'm talking too much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So subscribe, guys. I need your support. Subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions as well. Have a wonderful day, guys. Take care.